ThaBoxingvoice.com here with Paulie Malignaggi. Paulie, talk to us about the show we saw tonight. Pablo Cesar Cano fought on it. Diego De La Hoya showing improvement. How do you feel about it?
I think it was a really entertaining card. Golden Boy put together a good show. I think all the fans are excited, and they're still out in here right now.
Talk to us about next week. Next week, boxing comes to prime time. It's going to be a big thing. Millions upon millions of TV. Beyond that, do you see yourself coming back to the ring and showing up your skill on prime time?
Yeah, PBC is going to be doing big things. You know, boxing fans want the best fights possible. I think with PBC, we're going to give you the best fights possible. It's going to be elite level fighters consistently fighting against each other. I think boxing fans will have nothing to complain about with those kind of fights. They get them in prime time, so you get them for free. You don't have to pay for them. Again, like I said, boxing fans can be fickle a lot of times, but nothing to complain about this time around. You'll be getting some good fights, and it'll be entertaining fights. And the more boxing on TV, the better for the sport in general. I think everybody should be happy about that.
As you said it right now, boxing fans can be fickle. You've taken your licks from boxing fans here and there all the time. Even for recent comments about Bob Arum, Manny Pacquiao, and everything, you've taken licks for that. But given the fact that that fight actually finally did get made, at any point in time did you go back and take your comments and go like, man, I shouldn't have said it, or something went on, or anything like that?
No, not at all. I stand by it. Anything I ever say or have said, I stand by it. I don't say anything by accident. I say whatever I believe. And I'm much more educated than anybody who wants to contradict me, that's for sure. I assure you, I'm much more educated than anybody who wants to contradict anything I say. You know, you ever notice no fighters ever contradict me? You ever ask a fighter what they think about my comments, like a real fighter, not like a fake fighter who trains once a week and did a couple of sparring sessions. You ever ask a real fighter, a real boxer, what they think about my comments? If they agree or disagree, you ever see them once disagree with me? No, you notice you never do, right? Exactly.
You're a very honest guy. In the ring, outside the ring.
I'm too honest, that's the problem. I got more balls than most people because I don't care about being criticized.
And I was going to go there. You actually are very honest when you're actually out there commentating the fights. How do you feel not being picked commentating for this card?
You know, I got a call from my bosses at Showtime that they may want to use me in some way, shape, or form, because I wanted to let them know that I got a call from one of the British networks that they want to use me. So, you know, I basically wanted to check with my bosses at Showtime and said, hey, you know, is there, you know, besides the beginning, which is what I heard I was being used at, it was the pre-show, you guys need me at all for the rest of the night? Because I got an offer from another network in Britain, you know, for the British telecast that, you know, it may be, you know, I may be able to work with them and actually work the actual fight. So, you know, one way or another, I think I'm going to find a home for May 2nd, not just, and it may be with Showtime, it may be with Showtime and somebody else. You know, BBC Radio actually had hit me up from England, so, you know, I may be able to do something with them. So we'll see, you know, one way or the other, I'll be in the building on May 2nd. I'll be working for somebody. But Showtime, my bosses at Showtime have still told me that not to jump the gun yet, because I'm still the subject of conversation for the telecast. So we'll see what happens. I'm not worried about it, man. I just hope everybody gets entertained on May 2nd. Like you know, I'm a fan like everybody else when it comes to that kind of stuff, and I like to see good boxing.
What's coming up next?